Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be going through the brand new patch which has gone live for ARK Survival Ascended, because yesterday was a very messy day, guys. You know, it wasn't actually all down to Studio Wildcard. Actually later on when I posted my video, you know, some of it's Studio Wildcard, but then Epic Game Services went down and that messed up even more to do with the you know, the issues that we had. You know, content failed to load, all of that stuff. So there has been some fixes that have gone live. Console players, you're waiting a little bit longer. There was a PS5 patch that we're going to read through, but it wasn't the one that we're waiting for, which has now gone through on Steam. And there's a little note at the bottom, which I haven't read either, from Dolly, when the patches will go live for console. So if you guys, I also was meant to say happy Thanksgiving as well. Let me know what you guys are up to today as well, what you're going to be diving into. Of course, turkeys, whether that's turkey trial or whether that's turkey in real life, but I'd love to see what you guys are up to. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe, and let's get in with the video. Now, to start things off, this was a little shout out in my Discord, and basically I was just saying happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and you know, whatever you're up to today, I hope it's a special one. And if you're enjoying any tasty treats and you want to show the community what you're having, come and join the Discord and the cluster and put it in the hashtag food channel so we could all admire and be jealous of your creations. So obviously, you know, if you're not in there, I'm sure you are, a lot of you are already, but I love to see what you guys are up to. And then who remembers this picture here? Who remembers? This is an OG Turkey Trials, I don't know if it was Turkey Trials 6 or 5. I think we've got a cat just come and join us, by the way. They've not even made an appearance in the videos yet, but slowly but surely they're now getting to a point where they're entering, and I can see he's on a box there. I don't think you'll be able to see him yet, but if he jumps on the table, you never know. But I'm sure they will do very soon. So let's get in with the video. Oh, okay. I hope you heard that. Basically, he's doing this little meow at the moment, and it's like his meow. It's like kind of half a meow, and it's just like whenever you're stroking him, he's just like meow. Oh, he is literally the most loving cat ever. Oh, this is. Do you know what? We all expected this was gonna happen, didn't we? When recording happened, we all expected. Oh, he's looking at the light. Oh no, we don't want you to go around that way. Yeah, this is the other thing that I was worried about. Right, so anyway, obviously, yesterday you would have seen this message that we talked about. They were like, survivors, good morning. We are aware of the content failed to load reports and the issues some regions are seeing when joining modded servers, playing with mods or browsing the mod list. The team are investigating this with high priority, and thanks for your patience. And you would have also seen the Epic Game Services one as well, which was one of the issues. Anyway, PS5 got an update around the same time as well, which allow mods you already have downloaded to be usable while offline in single player. I had no idea PlayStation players couldn't do that. I literally, what in the world? Fixed the crash related to deleting a custom cosmetic mod, then loading a save that has a custom cosmetic equipped. Streamlined the authentication process for CurseForge to better handle connectivity and account switching edges. Now, the big patch that a lot of people have been waiting for, which has come to Steam first, was that they fixed an issue where players were occasionally unable to join modded servers or browse mods. Now, this is again came as part of the issue. I think it got worse with the EOS crashing yesterday, but this is like kind of a link to the, you know, content failed to load thing. But in the comment section down below, let me know if you're still experiencing the content failed to load, because if you are, then obviously we'll know that Wildcard is still working on a fix on that. They also expanded the login check window for CurseForge to reduce timeouts. You will now be notified if you're not logged in, and the system will automatically retry a few times. And they say, note for console players, we expect the console clients with these fixes to go live sometime tomorrow, which is today, once they pass certification. So when this video goes live, there's a chance that these fixes could be on the console, but if not, obviously I'll update you in my further video later. So something we haven't actually shed much light on, which is going to be an update coming very soon, is Astraeus's major new update. And as you can see, Aberration. So what we'll be able to see here is spanning roughly 264 km squared. The vast, ever-expanding landscape seamlessly links with the main clusters on official servers, and this is only the beginning. True to the legends that inspired it, Astraeus continues to grow with updates underway, including this beautifully atmospheric new cave and the future arrival of rock drakes to these lands once whispered about by the gods. So yeah, really, really awesome. I know you guys, especially on the cluster, like Astraeus is one of the most popular maps, really, really popular. It's absolutely fantastic. And so there's some more stuff from Nakatas here. So with rock drakes on Astraeus, there will be a different way to obtain nameless venom than on Aberration. So this is a totally new kind of way of doing stuff, which is really interesting from Nakatas there. Also, the desert area also brings a combat music overhaul for the whole map. Combat music will change depending on the biome you're in. Tiny but important detail. I don't think that's tiny. I think that's huge, because I think that really adds to the whole atmosphere of when you're playing on an ARK map, especially if you like roleplay ARK. That really adds to the kind of atmosphere of you know where you're going to next type thing, and you know where you're entering as the combat music. Also, the Astraeus feeding trough skin is coming soon. So yes, I haven't had that many people ask, funny enough, but this is actually an answer to a question that I keep asking myself. When is the new Astraeus cosmetics coming to the cluster? It is coming very soon. We're going to obviously add the feeding trough skin. We need a little bit of an update on the Astraeus stuff, because there is so much that Nakatas has recently launched for cosmetics and stuff and skins. So obviously prepare for that very soon on the cluster. And to finally add, Nakatas said, what would you like to see in Astraeus Atlantis underwater area? Share your picks. Pick is not new, by the way. Dolly went on the official ARK Twitter and said, a statue of Dolly. This is not Dolly. And then Nakatas said, write that down. We have something to do. This is not Nakatas. Statue of Dolly. What about statue of LoadedCrysis? We've had a statue of Syntac. I want a statue of LoadedCrysis with me with the cat, holding my cat like this. This is what I want. And then this person said, we want to see deep water area. We want to see a deep water area where the deeper you go, the darker it gets, like a trench. Anglers, Tusos, Moser, Donkey, Carcinus, Trilobite, blah, 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 blah. It will add a sense of horror and jumps, but would put good rewards so people would go there. And the cat has said, I don't plan to go any horror like on Astraeus regarding zones. It's more of a happy life map. And to be honest, I like that. You know, we've got a horror map coming up. Lost Colony is on its way, and I think that's going to be way, we haven't had enough horror on ARK, right? There's Aberration, it's been scary over the years, but Lost Colony is going to be something totally new. But anyway, guys, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, Turkey Trial 2025 is live right now. If you're on official servers, you already have the mod in. Well, it would tell you to download the mod. If you're on single player, you will need to download the updated Turkey Trial mod. It's updated just to get it up to the version of Unreal Engine 5.5. It's not changed in any way from 2023. It's exactly the same. And it's running through to Monday, December 8th. So you've got ages to enjoy Turkey Trial. The longest ever. So yeah, this is basically just because on December 8th, I've mentioned this in nearly every video now, so sorry if you're sick of hearing it, but on December 8th is the big sunset of loads of servers, because they are getting ready to put, and they've already started doing test servers for Lost Colony. That's been going on for a long while. So the devs have already been jumping into the test servers for Lost Colony, but they're just going to be doing final preparations for the full launch, because something that is blowing my mind is how fast time is going. I know I'm getting older. I know that's what happens. All of you guys tell me, you know, Dom, the older you get, the faster time goes. And I've noticed it more than ever this year especially. It's just been, and sooner, I'm going to be 30 in like 3.5 years. And I just know I'm going to be 30, but we're in like that. But it's going to happen, and we're going to do something special. The day LoadedCrysis hits 30 years old, I'm sure we'll do something special, because that will also be my 15th anniversary of the channel, because we started the channel when I was 15. So that is going to be crazy when we actually do that. We'll do something super special. But I don't know how that went on to that conversation. But I think it's because I was talking about how fast time was going, because we are now less than 3 weeks away until the official launch of Lost Colony. It is, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming out in December. We're also waiting for Winter Wonderland details. I don't think we'll get them until the 8th, because yeah, unless they give it to us the Friday before, I reckon they're going to be really late to it. I reckon we might not get Winter Wonderland details until Friday the 12th of December. That is the last crunch before Lost Colony and potential Winter Wonderland. I mean, I say potential. I'm 99.5% sure Winter Wonderland's coming. Someone did ask me about the New Year's event. There's never been a New Year's event on ASA. We were hoping there was going to be, but there's never been one since ARK Survival Evolved closed down. I will find out if they're going to do one this year. I would love them to, but to be honest, something I've noticed, which is fair enough, you know, it is fair enough. Wildcard 10, like they did for Extinction, they released Extinction, then they go on a 2-week holiday. I'm guessing this isn't a new thing, but I don't know whether they've got devs anymore to put that New Year event, but they need to chill as well. Like, we can't expect them to be working constantly through, but as long as they just make sure that when Lost Colony launches, it wasn't a mess like Extinction was last year. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's update video. It's a bit of a mess. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's a bit of everything because so much is going on. The cats are getting used to becoming part of the videos. And there's just been lots going on in the background. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.